So yeah, we're playing as some Dragon Quest 1+2. I'll be playing the Super Nintendo version. I usually play the GBA version for simplicity's sake, but this version does look better, so... And... ignore that. That's the Japanese stuff. I'll give you guys some context with me at Dragon Quest. I grew up with the NES version of the first game when I was a kid. I thought it was very special. First of its kind, and I loved it for just how unique it was compared to every other action game I'd played. And I honestly didn't really know what to make of it at first. I mean, it was fun. Very, very much so. Let's see. I'll just do this. Now, in the NES version, your name actually would determine your overall stat growth. I'm not sure how it works exactly, but certain names would net you different results. I always went with the one that would give me the most MP or attack power. Ah, Tesla, the son of the legendary warrior Erdrick. We've been awaiting your arrival. Long ago, the legendary warrior Erdrick was given the Ball of Light by God. With his power, he defeated the demons that cover this world. Then the evil Dragon Lord appeared. He stole the Ball of Light and then stood away in darkness. So long this world may be totally enveloped, destroyed by this darkness. Tesla, please defeat the Dragon Lord. Clear the Ball of Light by any means possible. Open the treasure chest over there. The contents should aid you in your journey. So speak to soldiers in the room. They give you important information about your quest. Well then, be off, brave Tesla. Ah, first chest for 20 gold. What? A torch? Surely that will be useful in our quest. Found the magic key. Nice. Do you know Princess Gwendolyn? No, we do not. The only beloved daughter of the king. So when the queen passed away, Gwendolyn helped support the king's broken heart. And half a year ago, the princess was kidnapped by demons. The king does never speak about that, but I know he is suffering from the depths of his heart. So, please go forth to rescue Princess Gwendolyn. Maybe say yes. So please go forth to rescue the princess. To the castle, you see town's vicinity. Drop his armor there. When in battle, return to the town. Stay at the end so your wounds will heal. Classic RPG stuff. When you open the treasure chest, you should find a magic key. Give it a spirit to use it once. Wow. Pretty shoddy workmanship then, I guess. So you can only open one door with each of those keys. Your journey will now begin. How meta. Now, one thing about the Super Nintendo version that is slightly irritating is that everything handles in half steps. You see this? My sprite is not aligned with the carpet like it would in a normal game. This over here would usually be a single step. Right here. Yeah, this used to be a single step. However, with the Super Nintendo version, there are half steps you can take, and that's going to be annoying later on. Part of your journey can be run to the Imperial Post of Honor. For a break, if you resume where you left off. If you want to rest for your travels, come back. The king will record your journey for you in the Imperial Post of Honor. Okay. This is Tandajul. Many would gather here since this place was a paradise. Then all the demons appeared. Sigh. Who could she be? Could be that she's dead? Oh no, what a sailing thought. Tesla, please forget what I just said. When you enter a cave, it's good to have a torch, because caves are filled with the powers of the darkness. Because. And there are more monsters in caves than down the countryside. Remember he said that. Oh, Princess Gwendolyn. Sob. Yeah, she was really well loved. Inside the pot, we found a medical herb. Well, that will certainly be useful in our quest. Anything else? No. Not yet, anyway. Now, this old man over here is important. The darkest spirit's wings marks the rightful sin of Ertrek. They light shine upon the darkness, God Almighty. They light shine upon the hero of Legend Tesla. Yeah, that's not too important for us right now, but it'll be really useful later. Now, welcome to Tento Castle. Welcome to Tento Castle. That's your guys' only job, isn't it? To greet people. Traveling merchant. Many of my colleagues were killed by minions of the Dragon Lord. His list have collected mortifying and sorrowful memories of those times. I don't suppose you could sell me anything, though. Nah. Did you hear? No. I said that there's a town that was destroyed by the demons. I'm shocked. Whatever. Oh, I see chests, but the door's locked. Damn it. To gain experience in levels, you must fight monsters. You do that, Noble Tesla. Rise to the next level and you'll become stronger. I'm not playing the original NES version, because it has not aged well in the slightest. My girlfriend and I were together till the day we die. Well, although they can't come to my feelings have been shared by demons. I'm thinking of my boyfriend. Forget about the darkness if it is blanket our world. However, that's a lie. If it was destroyed, this our love will be too. Wow. What a downer. Yeah. Let's use this to open this door. So we have the magic key will break after just one use. Yeah, we've been told that. Okay. While playing this game, there is one thing I need to do. I just need to remember how to do it in the simulator. Let's see, is it in... Okay, it's not here. Is it this? No, it's in settings. It's in... Let's see which one of these. Frame throttle? Yeah. Let's turn down the fast forward rate considerably here. And I need to save, actually. Because you have to restart the game for it to count. And I really can't save yet. I have to leave the castle. Alright. Can you let me save now? Let's leave your turn, delighted. Looks like we need 7 experience. That shouldn't take too long. Go record your own British Post of Honor? Yes, that one. Okay. Now. Damn it, not what I wanted. I wanted to restart. That's not helping. Seriously? Okay. What about 4.0? It's still doing that. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to see why that's still doing that. It shouldn't be. Let's see. not exactly helping either. Okay, so let's try to put in 2.0 then. Yeah, like, it's still making the game go way too terribly fast, and I don't like it. I like having speed up, but not when it goes this fast. Alright. That's better. So, I'll just go with it. Welcome. Please go inside and talk to the counter. We'll do that, but just a second. Welcome to the town of Brecconary. Many brave souls have set out from Tantagel in their travels, only to perish. But for you, I wish the best of luck. I'm a traveling merchant from Garenham, which is far to the north of this town. Small town on the northwest peninsula. The move I made, I was swarmed by horrible monsters. It's been a miraculous and depressing struggle just to live. I can believe it. Leave this town's revelry of bridges. Terrible monsters are waiting to strike unprepared travelers. Whoever's there is one of the king rest situation. So your part of British Island was wiped out. For long I will succumb to the same fate. Groan. Oh, that's sad. This very Mr. Garen played a silver harp. I heard it was buried with him inside his grave. Setting some spells so hope I do a curse. If you ever curse, come to me. I will certainly help you. Nothing in there, unfortunately. Did you know? Seems there's a town somewhere that sells magic keys. Sounds nifty. Oh. Wow. No, I'm not Princess Gwendolyn. But hey, you're one handsome stud. I'm not letting you off my sight. Really? We have a stalker. Descent of Erdrick? Do you have any proof? Only true descent of Erdrick bear proof. Fuck you! I don't have to prove myself to you. Now, you don't have the symbol. Descent of Erdrick bear proof. Yeah, fuck you, I don't care. Go, please come inside. Enter a castle on the other side of the sea. You will see another castle that is surrounded by a thick fog. That is the Drug Lord's castle. It's unimaginably frightful. If you say so, man. Alright, so before you go to any shops, you need to come down here. I will be demonstrating why. You want to buy a dragon scale. Okay, there we go. Sadly, you can't turn around. Sadly, you cannot stop and just turn around in her direction try to talk to her or anything. Does anyone comment on this? I don't think so. Okay, so let's talk the original game here. When you first start out, you're pretty much expected to rush to the town to buy equipment. If you can do any battles before then, odds are you're not going to get very far. The attacks barely would do anything, because you're essentially fighting with your bare hands. Because, yeah, you start with nothing. In any version that I've played. I think in the mobile versions of the remakes, they at least start you with a bamboo pole, I think. But yeah, you essentially start with nothing. You're essentially nude. And because of that, it's very easy to die out there. At least in the original game. They recalculated stat calculation to where if you run into a slime or something, I'll get into what those are in a second. Before you get to town, you are reasonably strong enough to take it on, as long as you don't fight too many of them. Battles in general have been rebalanced to be a lot easier than before. Anyways, may I help you? So we have selections here. You can buy a bamboo pole, a club, a copper sword, except not really because it's too expensive. But you could also buy the clothes, the leather clothes, which used to be called leather armor, and a leather shield. Now, buying the club should be your first order of business here. Defense you shouldn't really be too concerned about. This increases our attack power up to a whopping 4, to a grand total of 10. However, you might notice that I also got the dragon scale from that item shop. We have 10 attack and 3 defense now. You want to use it. This puts on the dragon scale. That improved our defense from 3 to 8. That's a whopping amount of defense, and no armor you can buy right now can even come close to that much. So, that's a nice little secret. I'm actually not going to be buying any armor. I'm going to save up for the leather shield. It actually gives you the most defense for your buck, and quite frankly, you're going to find out. First, you're going to find out that she might think I'm handsome and wants to stalk me, but she's afraid of monsters and won't leave the town. So, you don't need to worry about her bugging you the whole game or anything. I will be going back and talking to her during a certain quest later. But for now, we can't go very far without running into tough creatures, so we need to actually march around here to get into a fight with a slime! Yep, it's a little tiny slime. And it's dead. In the original, these monsters usually took a lot longer to kill than that. You just usually have to hit them 2 or 3 times, even with the club equipped. Yeah, seriously. You have a red slime. It has slight higher stats than a slime, but not by much, and you saw it dies just as quickly. He gives more stuff, though. 2 experience and 4 gold. As opposed to... Oh, you actually survived. 1 experience and 2 gold. Yeah, these are actually worth more. Yeah... The remakes are much easier, comparatively speaking. You can get away with a lot more than you could in the original game. But they really don't intend for you to go too far. Because you can run into creatures that can kick your ass still, if you get too reckless. Classic jingle. Tesla rose to level 2. Strength increased by 2, HP increased by 7. Oof. If you go a little farther up, you can find a Drakey. It's a bat-like creature that wants to nibble on us. Did 2 damage. Yeah, this guy actually would be kind of scary in the original if you fought him too soon. Since he can do 2 to 3 damage at the beginning of the game, and he has like 5 to 6 HP, and you'd only be dealing 1 to 2 damage. But after a couple levels, he's not too bad. And you'll want to fight him then, because he gives more than the slimes do. Speed up makes this game go a lot faster. I approve. Waiting around for monsters to show up sometimes can be problematic, especially if you're traveling in an area which has a low encounter rate. See, look at that. Not quite. We're at level 3. Strength increased by 2, speed increased by 2, when vitality increased by 1, HP increased by 2, MP increased by 4, and we learned the heal spell. You remember how earlier I said that this guy would be important? Well, it's that time. You see, whenever you talk to him, he fully refills your magic. Not your life, but he does fully refill your magic, thanks to God's blessing. Okay, here's another change from the original game. Heal used to cost 4 MP, not 3, and it would only heal about 10 to 12 HP per cast. Now it heals more like 17 to 18 when you use it, which is a lot better, I will say. For a good portion of the early game, it's almost a full heal, which is actually pretty good. Okay, so how much experience do I need? 24, yeah, that's not going to take long. Pretty soon we'll be affording that leather shield. Although, I kind of want to stay up with the copper sword, actually. Because I'd rather have a sword than a club. I mean, you can really do damage with a club, but, like, swords are way sharper, and I mean, I'm not really struggling right now in the way of defense, so I think I can get away with that. For a fact, I could probably get away with a lot of stuff right now. Ooh, ghosts. Yeah, if you fought these guys at low level, it's basically death. Because they're hard to hit in the original game, and they can deal up to 3 damage with low defense, so... Yeah, they're much easier in this, though. Alright, so... I'm going to be safe sitting before I do this. You see a cave north of here. But, much like the person said, it's dark inside. We need a torch. Now, normally you would need to come in here with quite a few of these, trust me. Hey, there's torches lit up right here. It shouldn't be dark. Whatever. There's only one basement to this one. And, Torches would only really, in the original, would only light a very small space around you. They improved their usefulness in the remake to where they don't completely suck. And here we actually see this. That's over as a tombstone. Message is etched into it. Descendant, my name is Erdrick. 3 items were necessary to cross the Island of Evil, which can be seen from Tentacle Castle. I collected these items, parts of the island, and defeated the evil king. I then entrusted those items to 3 wise men of the kingdom. Their descendants protect those items and await your arrival. When an evil demon rises once again on the island, collect those items and slay the creature. 3 men await your arrival somewhere in this land. Go forth, my descendant. Yeah, normally there would be a chest there and that would have the tablet. But since the graphics are better in this, you can actually examine an actual tablet. So yeah, you also might notice there's no monsters in here, even though they clearly said there are monsters in caves. What's up with that? Well, this is an exception to the rule. Oh boy, I'm gonna have trouble finding the stairs, aren't I, to get out here. Oof. This might be bad. Because the torch only lasts for so long. I need to find the stairway out of here. Oh, there it is. Whew! Good. Torches do last a lot longer in the remake, thankfully. Because they would normally go out pretty quickly. You would need multiple torches to get through one cave area. But thankfully that's not so bad here. So now we know what our quest is. We need to find some mystic items. But that's for later on. Let's see. 110. Let's go exploring a little bit. Terrific move. That's basically a critical hit where you do triple damage. And your attacks actually ignore defense, too. That's important to note for later. A ghost. See, he avoided me there. They don't avoid your attacks near as often in the remake as they would in the original, though. Like to hear my song, Traveler? I see. If you ever want to hear my song, please go back and see me. Then, that could use some work. Thank you very much. Actually, I'm training right now, but someday I want to become as talented as Garen. Welcome to Garenham, the town of the ancient Mistral. I could tell by the name. You're from Benadryl. There's a cave halfway on your way here. It is said to be for the worship of the legendary hero Erdrick. Yep, we've already looked at the tombstone. Very long ago, through a lengthy struggle, Garen ended his long journey to this land and built this town. Therefore, this place is called the town of Garenham. How creative. So everything. Monster kidnapped the princess Atenajul and flew her to the east. Is there any brave person who could help the princess? Oh, the poor princess. Oh, there it is. Please tell the person the princess was taken to the east. Okay, so you have the same things for sale here that in the last place. What about you? Well, you sell a copper sword here too, and the hand axe, which is much stronger but far pricier. For the clothes gives me 4. Chainmail gives me 10 extra defense. Yeesh. And Large Shield also does. Yeah, I'm not ever going to be buying the Large Shield. You'll find out why later. You also look like a character from Dragon Warrior 2. So yeah, we need ourselves some money. Indeed we do. Indeed we do. Alright, come on guys. Well, I'm level 4 now. Increased by 1, decreased by 2, virtually increased by 1, decreased by 7, and decreased by 7. Learned Fireball. Trivia, this used to be called the Hurt spell in the original game. Heal and Hurt. Little on the nose, aren't you? Yeah, I'd like to name Fireball better, honestly. Also, I haven't talked about this, but they heavily increased how much experience and gold you get in this game compared to the original. Slimes only give you 1 experience and 1 gold. Red Slimes only give you 1 experience and 2 gold. Drakies only give you 2 experience and 2 gold, and so on and so forth. They heavily increase the amount, because the word excessive doesn't even begin to describe what they expected from you in the original game. Like, we're talking insane amounts of grinding, to the point to where you'd be spending hours upon hours just to get 1 level later on. Yeah, I'm happy not doing that, thanks. Like, it might have been special to me when I was a kid, when it was all we had, but man, it still expected a lot out of you. I'm glad we don't live in an age where we have to put up with that anymore. Many of the old games have been remastered and have gone substantial improvements. Oh boy, ain't that the truth. Though some remasters have also become notorious for how bad the translations were. Dragon Quest IV, among them, is actually probably one of the most criticized for having a really weird and bizarre English translation. When they did the remasters for the DS, and later on for mobile. Like, we're talking really bad here. I'm close to getting that nifty sword. Very close. Now, the Fireball spell is extremely damaging and is really good for enemies that have high defense. But we get ourselves a nice shiny sword. Hell yeah. In the original game, the copper sword would be something you'd be sitting up for a while, and the moment when you first got to buy it is one of the most exciting moments that you could ever have. Let's see, the next thing I'm going to be probably getting is the chainmail, because it's going to, as in terms of armor upgrades, it's going to be pretty consistently good for a long time. Six damage. Eight damage. Yeah, I'm doing 6 to 8 damage on average now. Most enemies don't have that. There's an enemy I haven't fought yet. Because he's kind of a rare encounter. Now, The encounters have changed significantly because if you had gone south instead of north of the castle, then right here you would fight some pretty powerful enemies. But the encounter regions have been, I mean the regional encounters have been changed significantly. Now you do not fight really powerful creatures that can kick your ass. They have been moved somewhere else. Let's see. Yeah, those don't have to fully heal us. We're now at 31 HP. Defense early on in the remake is not that important, and you can pretty much ignore it for the most part. That is until a little bit later in the game. So we need 12 experience? Wow, that's it. Yeah, your experience goes up pretty fast in the early game. And that doesn't change for a while, because of how much better the experience is. Now, if you cross the bridge, stronger enemies are waiting to ambush you. Not all of them, but some of them can be different. Let's see if I can get him to show up. So far, he's choosing not to do so. Okay, we have Ghost over here. So it's level 5. Strength increased by 3, speed by 2, vitality by 1, HP by 4, MP by 4. Nice. There's one enemy in particular I'm trying to find here, but I'm having trouble with that. If I don't see him soon, I'm gonna be going somewhere else to see if I can get him to show up. In the original game, he was a bit nasty. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting him to show up, so maybe I have to cross another bridge. There he is, the magician. This guy used to show up when you would go near Garanham. I think they moved him over here because I'm guessing they figured fighting him too early could get you in a lot of trouble. And as strong as I am now, I'm probably gonna one-shot him. No. Yeah, there we go. He can use Fireball. Oops. There we go. He does give a lot of experience in gold. Even in the original, he would give like 4 experience and like 9 gold or so, which for that point in the game was extremely good, and you would want to run into them as much as you wanted to. You just had to be aware that they could use powerful hurt spells that could deal a lot of damage, and so that was a problem. Now coming here, you need to be wary of a few things. Certain enemies that are here, not these guys, they're easy sauce, but certain enemies here can be very deadly. Keep your HP high at all times, and even run if you run into a certain enemy, which we'll be talking about briefly. If you go here, though, you see a wise man. So you're Tesla. I heard that you're journeying to defeat the Dragon Lord. of a Dragon Lord is a malevolent creature, and for that reason, I would regret letting you go, knowing you could witness defeat. Tesla, I want to test your strength. Somewhere in this land is the Silver Harp, which can attract monsters. Retrieve and bring back that item, I will recognize you as a true hero and reward you with the Staff of Rain. Alright, so find one mystical item, trade it for another mystical item. Got it. However, we won't be getting that item for a while. It's technically in Yarenham, but it's behind a locked door. We cannot get access to it yet. And we do not have the strength to go to where we can get keys either. That's a problem. We need to get stronger. Okay, how much money do we have? 210? I mean, that's kind of close. Ooh, especially if we get more of you guys. Yeah, whatever. I'm not afraid of you. So yeah, we need to make our way back. Now, if you go down here, there's a shortcut back, but there's this pink goop in the way. This is actually a poison swamp. If you walk in it, you get hurt. Not by much. In the original game, you took 2 damage per step. They changed it to being 1 damage per step because it got a bit unreasonable later on. Believe me, I'll get into that. But yeah, I think we have the gold we need, so there is a place we can go to, but I definitely want to come fortified for this. Because there's some tough creatures where I'm about to try to go. Let's see, is that enough? No, it's actually not. Okay. It's close, but not quite enough. Yep, there it is. As a matter of fact, the chainmail will be the first thing we ever wear in our whole life, I guess. Now, when we got Dragon Warrior, it came with something called the Warrior's Handbook, which is actually a special mini strategy guide that gives you important info about the game. And it's pretty great. We actually loved it a lot. It really helped us. And what's interesting is they did special drawings of all the equipment in the game, and the designs were amazing for the time. And even now, I think they've aged pretty well. I loved it. Like, it looks so neat. They looked like things you could really buy in a shop in the medieval ages. It was awesome. I loved it. Okay, so we need just a little bit of money here, so hold on. And, look, we're at level 6. Okay, cool. Strength increased by 4. HP increased by 3. MP increased by 4. Okay. That's not a bad level at all. Okay, so how much money do I have? Not enough. I'm gonna need... Damn it, didn't want to run, I wanted to. Okay, we've almost got enough. I need to, first, I'm going to be going to this, shop. And we're going to be buying as many medical herbs as we can hold for this. I believe you can hold up to 6. Oh, we have some money left over, do we? Alright. Gotta be buying a couple of torches. Matter of fact, I want money to buy a couple more. That should be enough. Yeah, I want to come with about 4 torches from this. Alright. So it's time to heal up and save. For the next quest we're going to go on is going to be a bit of a tricky one. Because I'm probably going to this place much earlier than you'd probably expect. But that's fine. I also have MP in case I need it. $204 experience. Yeah, that's going to be a bit. But that's fine. Damage, yeah. Doing this much damage this early on would have been impossible before. Ooh, we have an upgrade to the Drakey. A Meta Drakey. More health and can sometimes cast the Fireball spell. He gives a lot of stuff, but he is a bit of a threat. But believe it or not, there's an enemy out here that could be considered even more of one. Yep, we're going here. And I'm going to want a map out, so hold on. That's not a map. That is a map. Indeed it is. Okay. First order of business, use a torch. Okay. So... Oh, okay, that's stairways. Okay, so we need to go this way. This way. This way. Go this pathway. This way. And we've got a new enemy, a druid. They only reside in specific caves and stuff. Every cave at this point will have enemies in it. Yeah, and he hits kind of hard too. Okay. Damn it. Ooh, a scorpion. These guys have a lot of defense. Yeah, I think this was a mistake. But there's stuff I want here, so... Okay. When you see the water here, you know you're going the right way. Yeah, I think it'd be best interest to just use Fireball on you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, it pierces his defense and kills him instantly. You want that. Ow. Jeez. Yeah, let's use some herbs. Because I might need magic for Fireball. 335 gold. Yeah. A magician. Kinda wish more of you would be showing up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wanna walk back out now, go back, get some more supplies, because, yeah, I'm getting my ass kicked a bit. Because, yeah, if I'm getting my ass kicked by these creatures, then... yeah, I'm not to spoil, but let's just say there's gonna be some creatures in here that make these guys look weak by comparison. And if that is gonna be the case here... that, and I'm going to be leveling up soon anyway, so... yeah, whatever. Well, I just got a bunch of money. Guess what? It's gonna be time to spend it. Level 7. Use by 5, speed by 6, vitality by 3, HP by 2, MP by 2. Learn the sleep spell. This can basically put enemies in a state of sleep to where they won't attack you until they wake up. I don't really use it in this game, but it's far more useful in the later ones. Much more useful in the later ones. Because the sword is very useful, but man, this is a giant axe that is respectably speedy. It costs a lot though, 560. But we do have the chainmail at this point, and we don't need to buy the large shield. I'll show off why later. So for this point of the game, this is your best purchase. And it will stay that way for a little while still. Also, we need to sell the copper sword. Also, there's another thing I forgot to do before going in there, so I'm going to be doing that as well. But first, let's go and cap out on stuff here. $21 MP. Yeah, that's gonna help a lot. But there is something we need to do. Yeah, that ain't gonna be for a bit. Although when I go back in that cave, I'll probably get it. However, we need to travel back east, where I met with that wise man that wants to give me a trial. Yeah, well, there's something else over here too that I really should have done while I was over here, but I didn't, so... Yeah, that axe is not to be underestimated. Carves through Megidrakes like they're freaking made of paper. Or made of wood. Yeah, we have this little lovely forest town. Good day, it's the village of Cole. Hey, get a load of this. Let's go to Port Cleo over there. Skip town to buy some magic keys. That good for nothing man left behind his lovely wife. I mean, really. Yeah, one asshole, seriously. That's alright. I didn't want to be a burden on his dreams. His dreams are to buy some magic keys. Man, this guy is a jerk. Seriously. Remember that there's a shop at the Tel Remoldar that sells keys. Okay, where's Remoldar? I can't search the well. You. The beautiful woman looks upon the face of the hero. She'll fall in love. What a lucky person. Hee. Seriously, am I like the most handsome person on the face of the planet or something? Oh no, Chuck doesn't have the legendary sword either. After all I went through. There's a weapon armor shop here, but we got the hand axe already. It does sell more powerful armor, but trust me, it's not worth it. It is heavily pricey. And you're gonna find later on there's a respectably decent upgrade that's far more worth your time. Puff, puff, puff. Oh, how wonderful. Snore. Really? We really going there? Welcome, this is an open-air bath. This was not an open-air bath in the original game. It was just a small little pool here, and no one used to be in here. Be good looking. I mean, like a Puff Puff. It's only 20 gold. Oh my god. Just in case there's someone that doesn't know what that is, it's basically a boob massage. Where you put your head inside a woman's boobs and they massage it. It is really creepy, honestly. Ooh, alright then, let's start. Puff, puff, puff. Isn't that wonderful? That's it. Thank you very much. Please come again. Oh, that's too bad. Your services, let us know. Wow. What? You found the clothes. I can sell that. What? You found the string seed. Okay, so these didn't exist in the original either. They're basically a one-time stat boost. It's random what it gives you, though. It's 1 to 3. I always try to go for the best amount. So I got 3 strength. Awesome. That's helpful. Okay, so I'm going to save state before doing this. Brave Tesla, this is a Erdrick. You can't defeat the Dragon Lord with that weapon. Should be a sword that Erdrick left behind somewhere in this land. Seek it out. Won't be for a long time, buddy. Ah. So many locked doors. Hear that the Golem, a gigantic monster, has a weakness for the sound of a flute. You will not have the power to defeat the monster if you only fight it. You need to think about your opponent's weaknesses. Oh boy, he's not kidding on that one. So the cave to the south, someone said they saw a beautiful woman. Well, that cave is full of monsters. There can't be a beautiful woman in there. Guess he was just seeing things. Interesting. Now, this item shop is interesting. It sells something called the Wing of the Wyvern. Or Wyvern, I mean. This basically is a one-time teleport back to the castle from anywhere. I don't usually buy them though, since you are limited on inventory space. You can only carry so many things. Herbs stack together, other items do not. And so, I don't really like carrying a lot of those on hand to tie up inventory. There's also a mythical item here, but because of limited inventory space, it's not important. I do need another torch. Oh, fuck, no. Shit. Well, it doesn't matter. There was nothing down there anyway. I'm keeping my confirm and cancel buttons mixed up. At that time, it almost cost me. Okay, so... Okay. Because, yeah, the half-plate might give a little more defense, but that's 1,000 money. Do you really think it's worth it? And this costs fucking 3,000. What is this armed robbery here? What the heck? You really think I can get that much without grinding excessively? I don't think so, man. Yeah, fuck off. I'm sure with my new strength, I could probably beat him in 2 or 3 hits now, but still, it ain't worth it. He deals a lot of damage, so... Alright, so... Actually, I don't really think I need to buy more torches. That one I was using lasted quite a bit. I think I'm good with the 3 that I've got. I will heal and save again though after showing that off. I do think I am generally better equipped. I do need to buy one more medical herb before I go there, though. Okay, and 266, still a ways from the next level. But that's fine. Alright. Got a lot more to work with. More HP, more MP, I got more strength. Things should go a lot better this time. Wow, the enemies sure are far more spammable this time. Let's see. 18 damage, yeah, I'm definitely stronger than I was when I first came through here. Between getting my new axe and that strength seed, yeah, I'm definitely better. Alright, so, test of concept here. Oh, I can one-shot the scorpions now sometimes? Damn. Didn't think I got that much extra strength, but hey. Whatever, man. Alright. Back we go. This is the only game, to my knowledge, that does the you need torches to see in caves bullshit. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I was about right here on the map. Well, let's see how much trouble you guys give me. Not near as much. Good. Okay, so up here I go all the way to the right. And then I go straight down. Keeping a track of the map here. Oh, on occasion I can one-shot you too. That's great. Okay, so skip going that way. Coming in here to get that gold from that chest was probably really smart, though. It saved me a lot of time having to grind for it. I could afford the hand axe because of that. Alright. Right there. Yeah, you guys obviously are not a big threat anymore. Okay, so we're going this way. And as we go up here, we go downstairs. And oh boy, shit hits the fan here. Much tougher creatures are down here. You want to get in and get out, basically. But there's lots of treasure down here that they're guarding. 671 gold is our first treasure. And it's quite a bit of it, yes. But I'm not going to be buying any armor with it. No, I'm saving that money. You'll see why later. But what? Found the torch. Well, that's not really too useful. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be using... Well, no, I got plenty of inventory space still. It's not like it's a huge problem or anything. Alright, so Oh boy, the Warlock has stepped above the Magician in every way possible. Higher damage output, more HP, and it knows the sleep spell, which it will use sometimes. Thankfully, it doesn't use it near as often as it did in the original game. It's now more commonly used the Fireball spell, which is a good thing. We don't want to really be put to sleep and take multiple hits. That's not good for anyone. Yeah. Thankfully, I am strong enough now where I can kill those in 2 hits. That's not the only tough creature that's down here, though. But that is what they're sending out. Fireball, okay. Works for me. Just don't cast the sleep spell, and we're good. Oh, come on. Skeleton! Remember that creature I mentioned back in the coal area that you could run into, that you might want to run away from if you run into it, if you're low on health? Yeah, it's this guy. But that was a long time ago. We can actually do decent damage to it now. He does hit hard, but we are now strong enough to where we can kill him quickly. That would not have been the case before the hand axe, though. Nah, he would have been a force to be reckoned with if we didn't have that. Oh, but he can sometimes attack first. Sometimes. He does give a lot of stuff, though, as I'm sure you've noticed. Both him and the Warlock. So, yeah. Found the large shield. That is why you don't want to buy one. You can essentially get one for free at this point. Status, equip. Yeah, if you find stuff in chests, you can go to equip menu to put it on. Yeah, it's an extra defense. I'll take it. Very nice. So what's over here then, in this red carpet area? Oh, I evaded him. Sucks to be him, I guess. Found the fighter's ring. This ring does nothing. So yeah, yeah. You just need to get rid of it. It really serves no purpose but to just have bragging rights that you made it all the way in here. The Poltergeist is a step up from the Ghost. It knows Fireball, and it has a little bit more HP. It's not a huge threat, though. Wait a moment. Didn't go far enough down. Yeah, we have a lot of defense now. Most enemies can't even hurt us anymore. And level up. Awesome. Strength increased by 3, speed by 3. Speed in this game doesn't seem to do much, unfortunately. One vitality. Speed, if you get 4 of them, you get 1 vitality, which is what the level up usually tells you. MP speed by 6, MP by 3. What? Found a strength seed. Oh, neat. Wouldn't mind having more of that. There we go. Awesome. Found the magic acorn. This actually adds to your max MP. We can get up to 5 of this. Awesome. So now we have a grand total of 29 MP. Yes. Good stuff. Okay, now we need to get out. So we gotta go all the way around here. But hey, yeah. I'd say I did pretty good coming in here and getting this stuff. Indeed. At this point, the fireball spell really isn't that useful anymore because our attack has made our damage potential almost as good. There's just no reason to have to need that. I mean, it costs 2 MP for each cast, so unless I really struggle with a high defensive enemy, it's generally not worth it. Yeah, definitely don't need Fireball anymore. And voila! Mountain Cave complete. Call it the Craggy Cave in some later versions. And some versions even call it the Rocky Mountain Cave. It's all the same though. So we have some stuff to sell. Fighter's ring. Yeah, it's not worth much. And I'm not gonna need but more than one torch. But we do need to stock up on some medical herbs. 2 of them at least. Alright, so... let's see here. Oh right, I need to get healed up and save. Alright, so next order of business. We have accomplished all our errands in the northern part of the map. We gotta go to the southern region. If you noticed, as we entered here, there's some poison marshes here. Yeah, we need to go through this, because if you look over here, there's a small cave here. It's nowhere near the size of the cave we were just in, though. Far from it. Before that, though, there is something we can get here. And it's back at town. I purposely avoided getting this due to the fact that we didn't have much of the way of items. No. Maybe the remote was on the island to the south. Oh, he would have told us. What? But there's some first-time mushrooms there. You look pretty strong, though. We find out about this later, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna just show it now. There is something hidden in the grass here. Okay, I need this guy to move. What? You found the fairy flute! Jingle. We obtained the fairy flute, a very mystical item, which we will not get much use out of for a long time. Starting to notice a pattern with that. So, okay. You can play some nice music, but that's all you're going to get out of it for the time being. However, what we need to do is go south to that cave. Many adventures await us there. Yep, we're going to be taking some damage on the way here. Thankfully, the enemies here aren't really that big of a threat anymore. Now, someone mentioned of seeing a beautiful woman here. There's some credence to that, but we're going to pass it by for now. There's not much we can do here for the moment, anyway. I'll demonstrate what's up with that later. What you need to do is just go straight south. And once you can't anymore, you just go around the wall here. After doing this a couple of times, you can actually do it blind without being able to see at all. It's not that complicated. You just go south, we'll go around the wall, and there's the stairway. And we're at the other side. Neat! What we need to do is go around the mountain here and go south. Joyous day. Keep going south. A wolf! Oh god! And it looks like some type of werewolf, actually. Standing upright and all. Yeah, he hits kind of hard. Thankfully, we're strong enough that we can kill him in 2 blows. Yeah, that would not have been the case in the original. You would have to be constantly at full health here. And even then, you still sometimes might not be able to kill that thing until you get to this town here. That's over in the middle. This is the town of Vermoldar. Indeed it is. Lots to talk about with this place. You know that there's a small monolith to the northwest of the village of Cole? I heard the strange old man is living all alone there. Yeah, we've already talked to him. This guy did not exist in the original. I'm a traveling merchant. This looks like a good place to show you my wares. Yeah, in the original, an item shop was never here. So you would have to actually leave this town and go somewhere else if you wanted items. It was inconvenient, so they added this. Hi, lady. Ah! Who are you? Yeah, after long getting dressed. Oops. In my defense, you didn't have a door up, so... From your appearance, you seem to be an admirer of the hero Erdrick. However, in reality, the personal history of Erdrick is clouded in mystery. Your story that you just arrived one day from another land. To be continued, Dragon Quest III. Yeah, I'll get into it. Who are you, sir? You look familiar. You're a traveler, since you seek lodging my mother's inn. Eventually. Here in this town, there's a shop that sells magic keys. Where could such a shop be? Yeah, it's not in plain sight. According to the ancient legend, Erdrick was to this land a great rainbow bridge. Further they enter the darkness from a hidden passage in the evil king's room. Whoever thought me was in Erdrick, please tell me what I just said. For sure they should find it of some use. You should find the fighter's ring. That will be one of your big accomplishments. Maybe, but it's not like it does anything. I sold that shit. Okay, I've already talked to you. Now, you can actually go through the border here at the town and just skirt around here. And you can continue to do so. What's my girlfriend doing? She's late. Oh, this is bad. We've met a girl named Nana. Please tell her I'm waiting here. If you go over here, you see a lady here. Again. I can't believe Rock is late again. What the hell is he doing? Huh. Oh. Rock is waiting somewhere else? I'm always so rash. Please find Rock. I'll be waiting here. That's right, I'm Rock. What, my girlfriend is waiting? Crap. This looks like a place where we're going to meet. Probably so pissed. Sounds like she is. Thanks for telling me. Show my thanks, I'll do you some good. Walk 4 paces south of the bath and coal and search around. You should find a good item. This is where you would find out. Didn't think of an excuse for Nana. Anything in here? Damn. Well, I finally made it. Left my wife Cleo in the village of Cole and sailed to come here. Was attacked by monsters, they stole my money. So now I can't return to Cole. Damn. Serves you right, bitch. Seriously, man. Guys are rude and just mean to the people they care about. Yeah, I know my guy. I don't care. I'm willing to be honest about it. Like, seriously. Most guys are terrible. Not all of them, but... Lots of gold here. And defense seed. Wow. Alright, so... But yeah, most guys are terrible. I am not ashamed to admit it. Ooh, 4 vitality. Would you like magic key to open any door? Yep, this is the hidden key shop. And the gold you got will give you enough to buy all you can carry. Now, they used to be far pricier in the original. I think they cost like, what, 35 to 40 gold for each one, which was a bit of a hard sell in a game that already didn't give you much in the way of gold. You can hold up to 6 at a time. In case you're wondering, well, what happens when you use them all? Do you have to come all the way back to Moldar? That's a pain. Technically, no, but I'll show off what that means. Now we can open doors. When rain and sun meet, a real bridge will be made. This is an ancient legend passed down here in Alefgard. Also heard a story that the Stones of Sunlight sleep within Textile Castle. But, really? That sounds mystical. I want them. Found the Acorn of Life. That increases your max HP. In the original, that actually used to be just a wing of the Wyvern that you could just get over and over. Not too special. Oh, 6 HP. Okay, neat. Okay, so now we need to go over here in the shrine area. Now that I know the regulars come and attack, I'll be able to settle down and start my own business. Before long, this time has come to the demons. Oh god. There may be some weapons and armor in this world that are formidable enough to stand up against the Trident Lord. There are, but we won't be getting to those anytime soon. This place is a prophecy. Don't tell me who you are, because I already know. You're a descendant of the hero Erdrick. We visited the Holy Monolith. Go forth and you will see the monolith to the south. The monolith, sun, and rain will join. Yeah, all these mystical items we need to collect. For one purpose or another. However, before we leave town to deal with that, let's go over here to this weapon and armor shop. There's a new shiny new sword we can get. That's our next purchase, and after that, we'll be saving up for the magic armor. It is exceedingly pricey, and shame on them for price gouging, but it is worth it. And I will demonstrate why later. But that is our next goal. And now we can sell this axe that is useless to us now. We have a broadsword, chainmail, and a large shield. Excellent. The broadsword is easily one of the best weapons in the game, and will be our mainstay for a very long time. As a matter of fact, very soon we will have gotten some of the best equipment in the game. Because we're not going to be getting to another major town after this for quite some time. The next destination is the shrine to the south. I will not be going there yet. I am only level 8, and quite frankly, that is asking a lot of me right now. That new shiny sword is really helping kill enemies faster, though. Metal Scorpions. These guys have a lot of defense. How many hits does it take to kill you? They do guard a lot, though, so it's not worth it to use Fireball on them. Level 9. Viewers by 4. 1 speed, 1 vitality, max HP of 4, max MP of 7. Increased. 3rd Radiant. Well, we don't need torches anymore at all, because the Radiant spell does that for us now. For the small cost of 2 MP, it perfectly illuminates caves to where you don't need to worry anymore. So that's neat. If 7,700 sounds like a lot, don't worry. Very soon we will be able to get gold, gold, and more gold. Easily. Right now, though, I'm more concerned in getting experience rather than gold. I think I need a grand total of 2,000 experience to get to the next level. And I love speed up. Makes this go so much faster. Otherwise we'd be here for ages. Because yeah, we're not going to be ready to take on really stronger enemies for a long time. Oh, evil number, really? Yeah, it only costs like what, 24 to stay here. I think we need a couple more magic keys, don't we? Yep, because I spent a couple over there. Maybe somewhere else? What's the rush? Alright, buddy. Stop. There we go. Go and get the rest of those for later. Alright. So I believe it starts happening when we are down here. Yep, we have new enemies. The Wraith. These guys can be a bit of a problem. Because they can actually heal themselves when you strike them. We also have Wolf Lords. They cast Top Spell. They also hit pretty hard, but they Top Spell so much that you get free hits on them. As long as you stay relatively healthy, then this shouldn't be much of a problem. Level up again. Strength by 4. Speed by 8. Vitality by 4. Okay, maybe it's every 2 speed. HP 4, MP 4, and learn Stop Spell ourselves. As the name suggests, it lets you stop an enemy from casting their spells. In the original game, you were recommended to get this before coming to Remoldar. Level 10. In a game that doesn't give you near this amount of experience. And keep in mind, you didn't have the speed up that I'm using either, so you can kind of see how annoying that got. The reason you wanted to come with it, though, is because the Warlocks here can cast Sleep sometimes. And they would spam it way more often in the original game, so it was a risk not to use it on them. But if you came here before you were able to get it, then you were constantly risking death, and it was not pleasant. Whew. Yeah, the original had balance issues, certainly. Okay, so... Yep, okay. They don't always use it, but they do use it more than you think. Go further south before the new enemies just constantly come out. Okay, so I think it's 2900. Oh, I got the sneak attack in. If you get a sneak attack, you get a free turn. And that can be very helpful when fighting various enemies. There's an enemy we've yet to run into out here. But it's one you're going to want to constantly run into. He's just being very shy. Very shy, yes. Idiot. Quit healing. Quit it. There he is. This shy little creature is called the Gold Man. I say little, but he's actually pretty big compared to most monster sizes. He's also quite the brawler, can hit very hard. He has a lot of health too. But he will sometimes defend himself. You do half damage, but he doesn't attack that turn, so it's basically a free hit for you. Okay, so... Ow. We beat him. You get low as shit experience, but a lot of gold. 650. Holy crap. He's pretty tough, but yeah, the gold is amazing. Fuck. Shit. Oh, okay. Let me get that level real quick, since I'm pretty close. There we go. Strength increased by 5, speed by 4, vitality by 2. MP by 8, Vex MP by 10. Yeah. Now we need to get to a total amount of 4,000 experience. So that'll be a while. Yeah, we're getting pretty tough. So, yeah. Oh wow, the enemies are feeling especially spammy today. So let's go back in here and show off Radiant. Yeah, we don't need torches anymore. Now we need to explore more of this place. We see a big wide open door over there. Interesting. Last time we needed a magic key, otherwise we couldn't get in here. That person looks nice and fancy. Someone did mention seeing a beautiful woman here. However, a dragon is keeping her company, and he does not want us to get through. So we're going to have to do something about that. Yeah, we're going to need to heal up. Ow. Yeah, you hit kind of hard there, buddy. Oh shit. That was kind of a little close there. Damn. Man, you have a lot of health there. Oh fuck. Yeah, that almost cost me. Whew, man. Gives a lot of experience, but holy shit. That's the closest this game ever comes to having a boss fight. Now, it's worth noting in the original game, he is not this hard. He actually has only a high amount of health for a normal enemy. I think he has about 70 to 80, I think. Nowhere near as bad. And he only gives you a pitiful amount of experience for it. But you can fight him over and over again, which early on in the game, you can actually abuse that in the original, but here they make up for it, but it's giving you a lot at once. But you cannot fight him over and over. Strength increased by 7, speed increased by 5, vitality increased by 3, HP by 1, MP by 8. Learned outside. Now we can leave caves without having to walk back out. Neat! This is actually Princess Gwendolyn. However, I am actually going to actually wait on that, because there is a neat little Easter egg involving the princess. And I'll be showing that off later. You are supposed to be rescuing her and taking her back to the king, though. we're not strong enough that we can one-shot wolves. Yeah, in the original game, you did not have power increases this constant. Like, wow. My RHP is at 69. Nice. Yes, indeed. Oh my god. There we go. I think we should be at 5,500 for the next level, I think. Now that we're stronger, we can actually come down here. Because we have this place down here to go to. And we're fighting wyverns. Yeah, you know those wings we can buy in stores that lets us warp around? Yeah, they're from these creatures. And they can hit quite hard. But they're no green dragons, so we can take them out pretty easily. Interestingly enough, they are part of the dragon family, though. Even though they can't breathe fire. Yet. If you're truly the hero of the City of Urtrix, then you should have proof. Foolish individual, leave now. But, dude! Fucking prick! Jeez. Sadly, we, on our adventures to get to Tantagel, we misplaced our proof, actually. So, that kind of sucks. However, now that we have keys, there is something we can do. And I will be buying the Wing of the Wyvern to quickly get back to the castle. 915 experience. I'll probably get that by the time I'm done with this next thing. Because, yeah, I mentioned before that there is a place we need to go to for a mystical item. However, first we need to use some of these magic keys. True hero, you won't steal anything. It's not stealing. It's just borrowing for a heroic quest. Believe me, once I defeat the Dragon Lord, you'll be much happier about this. 336 gold. We found the magic key. Well, we got the magic key back. that we just spent. Found the magic acorn. Very nice. Five MP. And the agility seed. Nice. I mean, the seeds would just be going to waste anyway, you know. Yep. I mean, you want them going to a good cause, right? Whatever. There's another magic door over here, though. And if you go over here, redstone drawing which will be produced, or so the ancient legend says. There are people to talk to over here. Looking for an underground chamber. I believe there's one somewhere in this castle. Travel on such a difficult journey at a young age. The least I can do is pray for your safety. Let's pray for the hero. May the light be with you. So strength is completely recovered. Okay. Let's enter if you advance past this point. Strength will be drained considerably. If you have courage, come on through. He is not mistaken. These are barriers. Ugh, there we go. They will drain your HP much more than the poison swamp does. Yeah, each half a step takes 7. It is great that you have made it here. You're a hero, that you can defeat the monsters they encounter inside the grave of Garen. Go to the Town of Garenham and push against a wall of darkness. By doing that, a path may open to the grave. Yep. Ow. Now, if you go over here, there's like a magic key to open any door. One key is only 24 gold. So yeah, there are other shops throughout the world, but you need magic keys to open the way to them. Seems counterproductive, but there you go. They are there for convenience, though, since you don't have to go back to Remoldar. In the original, they were far more expensive. In this one, you barely notice that they're more pricier. What you need to do is you need to go here. There's a hidden path. This will take you to where the Stones of Sunlight are. I mean, I could carry a couple more items. I think I'm going to wait to show that off, though. Because we can't exactly do anything with it just yet till we have all the items. So, yeah. I want to check something, though. Yes, it is indeed in this version. This is the vault, where you can store golden items. How may I help you? The vault basically lets you keep gold safe if you ever get a game over, since if you die and get a game over, you lose half your gold. But if it's deposited here, it's safe regardless. Can't be taken. But you can also deposit items, in case you're running low on inventory space. So, because I'm not really needing it right now, I'm going to deposit the fairy flute. For now. It'll be useful later. Now, here's also another locked door. Oh, nothing in there? Really? According to text, fairies know how to put the golem to sleep. I don't know if this mysterious power actually exists, though. That's a hint about the fairy flute. But over here we have yet another locked door. Okay. What's in here? Eh? Would you like to buy some fairy water to help ward off monsters? 1 gold is only 12 gold. Okay, fairy water basically means for a limited time, very limited, weak monsters compared to your level will not come out. I do not use fairy water in this game because of the limited inventory space. Each fairy water takes up 1 slot. You just don't have enough room to carry much, and it gets in the way of holding other items. It's just not worth it. But okay. We need to go to the grave of Garen. Now that we have keys, we can actually do so. And as far as the remake is concerned, they probably intended for you to do this almost as soon as you got the keys, because really, you're going to find out that it's not that hard. If you use a key and go inside. See your desire to venture into the grave of Garenham. Summon the silver harp and call monsters and send them rushing to you. Stop your journey now and leave this place. A long time ago, I traveled to a town called Hawksness. Spent the most wonderful time at an inn run by a delightful old man. I wonder how he's doing now. Where's the entrance to the Grave of Garantum, you ask? I regret that I can't tell you that. Why not? Try searching for yourself. Fuck you. Okay, I need you to move, buddy. I need you to move. I need you to move. Oh my god, dude. Please move. Okay, there we go. It's a thief. It would be completely destroyed anyways. Don't think you could profit from my money. You found the copper sword. 630 gold. And torch. You go over here. Oh, you opened that door with a key. Well, it's about time. Here you go, take this key. Key's quite important. Oh ho ho. You lose a key and you get it right back. What the hell, lady? These people are weird. Copper sword? Oh, damn it. Don't need to buy anything, I need to sell the storage. I don't need it. Now it said push against the darkness. And we come here. Return from the Grave of Garen with your life if you can. If you wish to die, then by all means step forth. Random ghost, okay. That's totally not foreboding. And we need another map. So, okay. Yeah, this one's a bit more involved in terms of how big it is. But they were intending for you to do it much earlier in the game, so in terms of difficulty, it's not going to mean much. Alright, so... First order of business, you want to go north. More like northeast. A Drakima. This guy is troublesome when you first get here, when you're at level 10 or so, because he would normally have high HP, dodges your attacks frequently, and knows the sleep spell. But, yeah, I'm kind of over-prepared for this place, so, like, yeah. Found the Acorn of Life. Oh my god. Speed by 5. 134 gold. Found the magic key. Well, thanks. They put this here for a reason, though, and I'm going to be demonstrating why in a second. Okay, so at this point, you actually, the magic key that we got in that chest can be used on the electric door, by the way, I forgot to mention that. They put that there so that for one visit, you basically get a freebie, but if you have to keep leaving, coming back, then you need to bring your own keys. Bit of a dick move, but whatever. Alright, so... there are several stairways in here. A lot of them lead to dead ends. That's where the map comes in. First order of business, you want to go left from here. You keep going until you see this downstairs here. This takes you to a pathway, which... Ooh, Spectre. This guy also knows the sleep spell, and he can dodge moves and hit pretty hard as well. Oh wow, he just survived a single hit. Yeah, let that just show you that the monsters... Ooh, Wraith Knight. Ooh. This guy's the toughest creature here. He can heal much like the Wraith, but he can deal way more damage. He also has more HP. Whew. Good thing I can two-shot him. Because that guy can be very hazardous to your health. Okay, there's this chest here. The Druid Lord basically knows heal, fireball, and hits pretty hard. Well, hard compared to the creatures in here. 345 gold. Okay, so... that is basically everything but what we came here for. So we need to make a way back. Now that we got that chest. But yeah, most enemies in here are not a threat anymore. Yeah, you saw some of the radiant spell wearing off there. It got a little darker. Not much yet. Give it time, though. Okay, so now that we've done that, we need to go to the stairs that's right south of us. And once we're here, we're almost done. Okay, right. When he decides to use the heal spell, he can be very obnoxious. You want to go over here. And go in this downstairs. A Droll Magi. We didn't see Drolls before. They are... Actually, I'm not really sure where we first see Drolls. I don't remember. But they're stronger versions. They also know Heal and Fireball. Look, there's only so many spells in the game to give these guys, alright? I think Druid Lord also knows Sleep. Found the Silver Heart. Well, we're done here. So yeah, we have that now. And now that we've got that, let's take a trip here to get those Stones of Sunlight. Oh, Tesla! So that someday young descendant of Erdrick would visit. Long ago, my ancestors were entrusted with this treasure chest. It contains the Stones of Sunlight from the legendary hero Erdrick. Time is necessary if you are going to defeat the Dragon Lord. Now then, open the treasure chest. Found the Stones of Sunlight. Excellent. Tesla, pray for the time that you once again return the light to this land. I have kept and protected Stones of Sunlight for a long time. I'm feeling a little tired. We're to lay down and rest. And he does so. Found the medical herb. But this I can't call anything else. Oh well. Well, I could go and use one. Oh, really? They didn't put it back. That's mean. Acorn of Life. HP by 5 again. Yeah, we're certainly getting up there in stats, alright. Okay. So, now, we need to actually go back to that shrine near Cole, now that we finally found the harp. I say finally, but it feels like it's been that long since we went and talked to him. It would definitely be a much longer wait were we playing the original, because the time it would take to level up and prepare would be way longer. Wow, you obtained the silver heart. Open the treasure box. Found the Staff of Rain. The staff will elect to work for someone such as you. Thought that would cover darkness grows uncontrollably in the hearts and minds of the people. Only you can stop that now. Go Tesla, go to the place where Sun and Rain join. I would, but some dick wants proof of me being the descendant, so I can't do anything with that for the moment. Because he's a dick. Gotta wait on that. Well, it won't be long for that level. Now, we actually have enough gold now, because of all the fighting I've been doing, to actually get that magic armor, which is actually the last thing we're going to need for quite a while, in fact. Because the next major area that we need to visit, now that we have all these mystical items, we need to get the proof that we need that we misplaced. And let's just say he picked one hell of a dangerous area to drop it, trust me. Because some of the toughest creatures in the game are there, and as strong as we are, I have a feeling we would not last long if I went there now. Because, yeah, they're pretty tough. I mean, I'm sure that it's potentially possible I could win, but they're about equivalent in strength to me. All of them are. So, yeah. Thankfully, we are going to make things a lot better for us. Because not only are we getting a huge defense boost from buying this, but this thing has one hell of an ability attached to it. I have 63 health right now. I have 64 health. Yep, it heals with every for every couple of steps you take. And half steps do count, so that's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's gonna help a lot. Level up. Damn it. Strength increased by 3, speed by 7, vitality by 3, speed by 7, MP by 6. Large return! Yes, indeed. So now we can automatically warp without needing Wings of the Wyvern. Very nice, I love it. And now my MP is at 69, which is certainly nice. I'm not just saying that because of the meme either, it really is a lot of MP. I can heal for days now, especially the huge amount of money that I currently possess lets me buy lots of herbs whenever I need to. We won't need keys again for a while now, though. So now we're going back this way. We have a lot of gold we need and a lot of levels before we're going to be going into the most dangerous region in the whole continent. There's several different types of creatures that can appear here, and yeah. Yeah, Goldman can appear here too on rare occasions. Hi, Vane. What's up? Having a good morning? Alright, so we're going to need about 10,000 gold for the next thing I want from the last town. But believe me, by the time we really should be making that track, we'll have the gold we need. Because you're going to get the gold you need before you get to the level you need to be at for this, trust me. Well, you saw what happens when stop spell's put on me. Not that it matters ever. In this game, I should say. Yeah, wait till I get to Dragon Quest 2 and later. Debuff spells start to have a bigger meaning at that point. Yeah, look how fast I'm getting gold. Especially because of the goldmen showing up. Trust me. Let's see. I'm almost to the next level. Already. Yeah, they certainly sped this up in the remasters. Yeah, a couple more battles should do it. Yeah, this should do it. Maybe I'm wrong. Is it 7,500? Thought it was 7,000. Alright. Ah! And I still missed it. Are you serious? See, that's why I save state. Seriously, wow. Okay, a couple more battles. I don't think you'll give it to me. No. You did. There we go, there's the jingle. Strength increased by 8. Speed by 6, Vitality by 3. HP by 8, MP by 6. 62 gold, oh my god. Okay, so... Yep, this is gonna give us the gold we need. Alright. So... This is really risking things here. But let's see if I can make it to the town. I'm skipping that one, and you'll find out why later. Here we start fighting tougher dudes, like the Wraith Knights. They're not as bad as they used to be, though. But believe me, they're the weakest of the weak in this area. So don't go getting a swelled head. Because we also have Metro Wyverns here. These guys are like Wyverns, but stronger and can use spells like Fireball and Sleep. They also hit pretty hard too, yeah. We also have Knights. They can cast Top Spell and hit pretty hard. They also have a lot of health. Thankfully, the fact that they use Top Spell does give you a bit of an edge. However, it only gets worse from here. Oh shit, I don't have the Fairy Flute. Never mind, we're leaving. Yeah, it's kind of important that I have that. No. Withdraw items, please. Thankfully, I still had space for it. I'm just gonna spend the money for the end here. We'll be getting that money back. And then some. Yeah, we're not gonna be leveling up in the foreseeable future. Not anytime soon. I'm delighted. Next level, you need 2,128 experience. Yeah. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Anyways, let's go. And more gold men. Wow. Wraith Knight. Yeah, I don't think that's helping you, buddy. You're not able to heal that much. Well, that was convenient. Shadow Knight. This guy's the toughest thing here. He has high evasion, and he hits for 20 to 25 per attack. If you can kill him fast, not a problem. But if he decides to just dodge every attack you throw at him, like that, yeah, let's not do that, please. That's actually exact opposite of what we want. Alright. Oh my god, the Shadow Knights. No. Okay, there we go. Yeah, those guys could be pretty terrifying if they decide to just start dodging your attacks like it's nothing. Werewolf. Oh, so these are werewolves. My mistake. How they hurt so bad. Oh my god. The enemies here are evil. Oh my god. Even with my high stats, I'm barely able to fight back. You guys again? No. Fuck you. Fuck you. Freaking terrifying, man. What? Golem? I can take you. Oh, I cannot take you. Oh my god, 40 damage? Why? Oh my god, that's why I came with the fairy flute. That goes by really quick, hold on. Damn it! Crap. There we go. Ugh. The very flute. Glow closed its eyes. Golem fell asleep. Golem quietly closed its eyes. Glow. Okay. I hate that that notice is there. Damn. Anyways. What the? There we go. So yeah, you kind of need that. It's an instant success of putting the golem to sleep. If he wakes up. Damn. There we go. Golem quietly closes its eyes. Golem person. There we go. Now you can see it. Okay, so. Yeah, it also has a bunch of health. Good fucking luck we're winning without, without that to help you. You do get a lot of experience for beating him, though, in this version. In the original, you got 7 experience and 6 gold. For beating that thing. Yeah, that was kind of a slap in the face, really. So there was level 15. Increased by 7, speed increased by 8, vitality increased by 4. Speed increased by 8, and decreased by 2. Learned repel. Down 10 gold. This place is pretty big. Welcome to the fortress city of Cameron. It's the final town. What do you got for me? What? You're kidding, right? Come on, that's way outdated. But there are multiple shops. Regular spots cut through iron, and you can be fire hot enough to melt stone. Do you still wish to go forward? No. That's good. Nobody will say that you're a coward. And I'm pretty sure they would. Oh, you are a true hero. So this is what you cook up for supper. Welcome, this item shop. Ooh. You're not selling much. Hello, we have cheap radishes today. What? So you say you saw my shop, but don't want any of my fine radishes? The shop you want is the item shop over there. Wow, really? The Erdrick's armor exchange hands quite often. So it's usually come to the position of Yukinoff. Whoever that is. Found the defense seed. Nice. Honestly, I could use it right now. Yeah, that works for me. Those builds a fortress just in case they were attacked by demons. I'm open to business shop in Hawksness. Remember the Yukon office there when the town was attacked by monsters. From what I remember, he barely escaped with his life and made his way here. But prior to that, he ran a bustling shop that was very profitable. So with his savings, I'm living a happy life. What? Where was that place? I'm not sure. I think it was in the eastern part of the town. What? Found the magic key. Well, okay. Use the one I spent. And in here, if you check, you can actually go in here. First about the token, visit the old man living in the temple at the south end of town. You have enough magic keys for it. Man, you did not tell me that it was being guarded by barriers, though. Ugh. Let's pray for the hero. May the light always be with you. Go and search the place near Tentacle Castle. That's 140 north, 80 to the west. Okay. It's important that I remember that. There we go. Yeah, let's get our HP back. There we go. I think that's all of it. No, it's not. Now it is. Fuck. Okay. Phew. Still would use a healing spell after all that shit, man. There we go. Okay. So we have more shops over here. That is fairy water? Well, it's nice I don't have to use a key to see you, but... Weapon shop, what do you got for me? This is old stuff! Why? What's in here? Damn it, you moved. This is the graves of the people who died after they were attacked by Dragon Lord's minions. They ask you to pay your respects to the fallen. My grandfather told me these stories. During that move his friend Jugonoff buried a great treasure under a tree in the back of his shop. Was the treasure? I'd like to search for it, but it's too dangerous trouble for me. Item shop. Every shop here sucks. This is behind a magic key door, though. I mean, there has to be a reason for it. Magic keys, of course. Oh my god. What about you? Are you another shitty shop? No, you are not. Flame sword, yes, give. We do still need that shield, but that can wait. I made it here. That's all that fucking matters. I don't need the flute anymore either, so I can deposit that. Forever, since I'm not going to need it for anything else. Oops. Deposit, items. Fairy flute. You have served your purpose well. And I'll go to the end again for the hell of it. And it costs 3 gold, so whatever. 1900 experience. So now it's time to go back. Now we get a flame strike. And it does a lot of damage. One thing I haven't really talked about is just the principle behind Dragon Warrior, as it was called here in the States, and not Dragon Quest, as a game. The fact that Yuji Horii, leader of the Team Armor Project, who are the ones that make these games, basically wanted to make a game that really evoked the feeling of adventure more than other games of its kind. He was inspired by games like Dungeons & Dragons, Legend of Zelda, and amongst other things, to make a truly breathtaking experience. However, it is worth noting that he did not quite know how much trouble it was going to be to make it. It was actually pretty depressing seeing him and his team try to make this work, even though they really didn't have much in the way of know-how when it came to game development. And yet, they did manage to make one of the most groundbreaking titles on the NES. In its home country, at least. It became a phenomenon there, and is still one of the most celebrated series ever made. And it shows. People in the West, however, didn't quite see it that way. The difference in what Japan thought was good and what we did, and what they did, was very different. It was unfortunate. Because I believe that it deserved its fame in Japan, and it really should have been that popular over here. But it was a different type of game that required different skill set. Rather than focusing on reflexes, it was more about thinking with your brain and knowing how the game operated. That's not the kind of thing a lot of gamers here in the West really wanted to experience, though. Especially young kids. It was an unfortunate... oh God, it's you. Go away, please. Dragon Warrior over here never quite hit it as much as it did in Japan. And I was very sad to realize that. Because I always enjoyed the games. Everyone that I played, I got really into, and I loved them. But we didn't get very many RPGs over here in the West. They did not sell very well, and there were many people that were more interested in things like shoot-em-ups, action games, puzzle games. But RPGs, they were underappreciated, and very few stores really understood what RPG was even supposed to be, so for the fans that were into them, it was hard to find them. After all, RPG only stood for a role-playing game, and because it was so vague, it was hard for people to really understand we have a rogue scorpion here, and it's pretty weak. We had such a hard time trying to find other games like it. The only games we could find were Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior 1 and 2, and that was about it. That's all we had for years. Even when we got the Super Nintendo, we didn't know about RPGs that were on that console. Like, the stores that we visited didn't really know what an RPG was supposed to be, and so they didn't really know what to recommend to us. Many places didn't understand that. So, for better purposes, we thought the RPG had died out, at least the kind that we liked. Now, we know better now, because we eventually, later in life, figured out that these games existed. And we did enjoy them then, but for many years, I didn't get to experience that. I didn't get to experience another true blue RPG game until the PlayStation was a phenomenon, and many RPGs debuted with the system. Games like Beyond the Beyond, Wild Arms, Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, it was really confusing for us to play Final Fantasy VII, because we only knew about the original Final Fantasy, and so we were like, Final Fantasy VII? What happened to the other 5 games, you know? But still, these RPGs were coming out, and we couldn't be happier. It was wonderful experiencing that. And it didn't stop there. We got games like Suikoden, various sequels to the other games, like Wild Arms, and Final Fantasy, and I didn't get to play Suikoden 2 till years later, but then we got other famous RPGs like Thousand Arms, Lunar, Superstar Story, and its sequel later, and of course Valkyrie Profile, and even then we got Legend of Dragoon that came out later, and I was like, oh my god, we've lived years without RPGs, and now they're just throwing them at us everywhere. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. They're easily making up for all the years we've lost. And I had people I knew that were more open-minded to the idea of RPGs, but it still wasn't their favorite genre. And yet it felt like that's all that was coming out that was treated as a big deal, and they were pissed. They were like, dude, what happened to the awesome days of platformers and action games and shoot-em-ups? Like, seriously, it's like they don't barely exist. The only shooter I've seen that's even remotely any good is GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. And that's one damn game. He said there's also Perfect Dark, but I'm not really a big fan of how that game plays. He said, seriously, wow. I said, you may as well get used to it, man. RPGs are taken seriously now. He said, I don't mind RPGs, it's just like I'm just getting tired of them all. And he was. Like, seriously. He got so tired of it. It didn't bother us, because we were thriving on it. But I will be honest, though. I understand where he was coming from. I do. I do understand where he was coming from. I was enjoying my time with the RPGs, but they were appealing to me. Not everybody, though. And I can definitely understand what he was going through. It's kind of like what I was going through with RPGs on the NES. All the stuff that he loved wasn't coming out. And I said, that's exactly what we went through. Like, we went through quite the code spell with all of the games. Oh my god, you asshole. Seriously, dude. Enough of the damn dodging. Next battle? Probably. That's not helping you, buddy. Yep, there we go. Okay. Level 16. Phoenix Vitality by 3, HP by 6, MP by 23. Oh my god. So, yeah. I don't quite have the money for that ultimate shield yet, but there is something we can do here. Yeah, this is Hawksness. This is not a happy town. Full of people and smiling and happy music. No, this place is full of destruction, ruin, and pain. Especially our pain, because there are some strong creatures here. Oh god, look at the creepy face on this thing. Yeah, I want to run. Can I run? Can I run, please? Run. Fuck you. Thank you. Yeah, running away isn't very successful in this game. It barely ever works. But yeah, the Star Wyverns can use powerful healing that can make it almost impossible to kill them unless you stop their spell. But if you do that, then they just relentlessly attack you, and they do like 20-something damage. Ugh. Okay. Now over here is the eastern part of where the guy's shop was. You need to go to that one grass panel over there. But a powerful minion is guarding it, the Axe Knight. You need to stop his spell. There we go. But man, this guy hits hard as a truck. Oh god. Oh god, I can't believe I pulled that off. You're normally not supposed to really reasonably be able to beat this guy, but I pulled it off barely. You cannot out-heal his damage, not easily anyway. Oops. And here you find the Armor of Erdrick. Excellent. It only gives you 4 more extra defense, but it is a very nice thing to have. Why? Now you get healed every half a step instead of every couple of steps. Yeah, that's way better, a much better healing factor than what we had. It's Mr. Creepy Face again. What happens if I try to stop you? Okay, well, I mean, if you're gonna do a critical hit, that helps a lot, but it's usually not that easy. So we only have one more piece of armor that we don't have, and that's the Silver Shield. The best shield in the game. Erdrick doesn't have a shield equivalent, but he does have a sword, but we'll get into that later. Metal Slime. This is the most notorious creature in all of Dragon Quest history. Very hard to hurt. He also is very eager to run away. He's also very hard to hurt. You only deal like up to 1 damage. However, you are rewarded for your efforts here. If you manage to take one on. Yep, 775 experience. That's insane. I'm not gonna spam them though, that's kind of cheap. I mean, I could if I wanted. Okay, so for the sake of actually showing off something, I'm going to be going back to town. Have I really been streaming for almost 3 hours on this? I'm probably going to be able to beat it. Because I'm pretty close to the end. However, for the sake of showing something off here, I'm going to be... Wait, did I save? Damn it. Oh, I also forgot to mention I got the repel spell, which allows me to repel weak creatures. Which again makes fairy water feel kind of pointless when you eventually just get a spell that does the same thing. Pretty stupid. In later games, it actually isn't all that bad though. Alright. I could be using the repel spell. And it doesn't last very long. And it doesn't work in caves or dungeons at all, so... But here's another bonus to the Erdrick's armor. Total immunity to hazards you walk on. Poison swamped barriers no longer hurt you. Very nice. More so for the barriers than the poison, though. Okay, so... I'm going to demonstrate that there is a purpose to wanting to rescue the princess. There is. However, there is a catch-22 to this. The princess actually can get... Oh, I guess she locked the door behind her when I left before. Okay, so... Oh, at last a valiant hero. My name is Gwendolyn, I'm the Princess of Tantagel. Now come for me, someday I will become the Dragon Lord's bride. Oh, how I shudder at that thought. Just listen, as you rescued me, you did escort me back to my castle. If you tell her no, why must you treat me that way? If you had not come for me, someday I would have become the Dragon Lord's bride. In the original dialogue, it actually said, "But thou must." And she would keep saying, "But thou must," every time you say that. So you have no choice but to say yes. Oh, Tess, they'll be so happy together. Kiss. Wow. Okay, I'm curious. What happens if I go back into town and talk to that girl again? Where is she? Oh, there she is. No, I'm not Princess Gwendolyn, but hey, you're one handsome stud. I'm not letting you out of my sight. You follow me even though I'm holding a woman in my arms. Okay, that's desperation on a whole new scale here. Like, seriously, wow. I figured she might say something different, but no, she doesn't. That's weird. Roberto Castle. Oh, I say Princess Gwendolyn? Well, then you must speak to the king. Just a moment, buddy. What? Was in a cave? So you advise you the princess. The king should be awaiting her return. Well, where could you be, Princess Gwendolyn? Through my tears, I've envisioned the very form of your body right before me. Oh. Seriously, dude? I was right, she doesn't say anything to that. Can't be. That's Princess Gwendolyn. Seven Sound must be dreaming. Look at Tesla. Hurry to the princess to the king. He'll be so happy. What? Actually, rescue the princess? You're a true hero. Thank you very much. Is this really the time to be making out with your girl? What? Mr. Goyle, is that you? I'm sorry. Wow, what a beautiful woman. Is she your wife? That's great. I love how she doesn't even react to that. In experience and levels, you must fight monsters. Okay, so you have nothing special to say, I guess. Perfect. Okay, I guess you guys don't care. Alright. I believe they said you should stay at the end when Gwendolyn is with you. Okay, good night, please take care. Huh, nothing happened. Interesting. Maybe that's only in the GBA, I mean the Game Boy Color version that happens. Every version that came after that. Came with the Game Boy Color version and every version after that. I don't think it's in this. It's what's supposed to happen is he mentions about you making a lot of racket that night. Insinuating that they had sex together. Of course. Oh, Tesla, you've returned from rescuing the princess. Wish to thank you with all my heart. Gwendolyn, come down to my side. Please take this. Princess hands you a token of her love. Gwendolyn's love. Love you, Tesla. This is my love. Please accept it. Even if we're separated, my heart will always be with you. Did you just pierce your stomach and pull your heart out and give it to me? Is that what you just did? Because if so, that's fucking dark. Tesla. Of course, the heart will always be with you. To support you. Kiss. I'm not inviting that. She's doing that all by herself, Your Highness. I am not enticing at all. He's like, yeah, I believe you. Okay, but Gwendolyn's love is kind of necessary if you want to do this the legit way. What do I mean by that? Well, we can't really do anything about the end of the game until we get proof for that stupid old man who is so freaking suspicious. Yeah, we need to get that back, but the problem is that he dropped it in major enemy territory. And I don't know about you, but searching every panel of the overworld sounds pretty scary of a thought. Even if you know the general idea where it is, it can be quite painful to examine every spot. Oh my god, the freaking Shadow Knights. Yeah, I think it was trying to put me to sleep there. It just wasn't enough. Yeah. Oh no, a green dragon! Yeah, they're not near as scary as the big boss one, so don't worry about it. Now, what you need to do is there's an area right here that we need to use Gwendolyn's Love on. Reach next level, we need 1996 experience points. Where you stand by Kessler's 140 to the north and 81 to the east. Yeah, you know those coordinates I typed out? Yeah, that's basically giving you a hint on where you need to search for this. There we go. You have found the token of Erdrick. If you go through anything away, you can't hold any more items. Shit. But yeah, we're gonna go back to before I rescued her and took her back because I have my reasons. I do, trust me. Oh, trust me. But yeah, you can technically find it without knowing about that. It's just much harder to get the pinpoint the exact location. But it can be done. Alright, so... I forget the exact spot, but if you keep going from here, I do believe you'll run into it eventually. Be careful about those half steps, though. There we go. And plus, since we don't have Gwendolyn's Love, we have room for it anyway. I also need to sell the magic armor, though. Gwendolyn's Love is basically a filler item that basically tells you how much experience you need to the next level, and it just tells you how close you are to the castle, really. Which is really only here, so it's easier to find Erdrick's token. Good luck finding it otherwise. And now that we can sell the magic armor, we are that much closer to affording that shield. Very nice. Indeed, it is so. It is so. Once we get that, then we will be going on the quest for the ultimate mystical item needed to beat the game. Alright, so we don't quite have enough though. So let's go down here. No, well, I think it's 14,800. Man, we this level. Alright, let's go and get the shield. Man, those eyes. Well, that's a magic wyvern, not a star wyvern. Silver shield. I'll just sell me a large shield. And there we go. We have bought everything that we can buy. Gold is now officially useless to us. Officially. Alright, so... Get a save, and then we're heading out. Well, we're about to level up very shortly. That's fine, though. We're gonna need it. Because very soon we'll be going to the final dungeon. Yeah, you guys are useless now. Alright, bitch, I got your stupid proof. Descendant of the great hero Erdrick. Now's the time when Rain and Sun will join. Now give me the Staff of Rain and Stones of Sunlight. You know, I really shouldn't, the way you're treating me like a fake. Just give me the damn items! Mumble, mumble. God, I have Rain and Sun's holy altar. Go to the altar and take the rainbow drop. What? You found the rainbow drop? Why do you say that like you're surprised? And now we have a lot more inventory space, since 2 items are now gone forever. Now, if I recall, if you stuck to the coastline here in the original game, you could potentially run into creatures that are way stronger than are supposed to be in this area. Yes, you still can, yes. Fighting something like a werewolf at this stage of the game would have been pretty much instant death. Like if you fought him at like level 9 or 10. Thinking of that. Level up. Speed 7. Vitality increased by 3. Speed by 8. MP by 5. Learned heal more. Yeah, this is why the Star Weaver is such a pain in the ass. If you damage it, it will try to use heal more most of the time. That is not friendly in the slightest. Heal more is a very costly spell at 8 MP. It was 10 in the original. But it does heal upwards of 80 to 90 HP, which is a lot. Raise the regular drop towards the sky. So yeah, we've created a bridge made of rainbow. Yeah, you need to use it at that one spot. So, allow me to demonstrate what this thing can do. Okay, it's choosing not to do it. Okay, I just got really lucky there, because usually we'll use healing. Very often, in fact. And it's just choosing not to do that for some reason. Wow. Way to treat me like a liar, game. It's gonna happen one of these days. Wow. Or not. Wizard. Highest level of spellcaster. They know the strongest attack spell, which I'll be talking about later. We are now in the Dragon Lord's domain, though. If you recall, someone mentioned of a secret staircase leading deep into the throne, behind the throne. Well, they are not mistaken. However, now this place is dark, and you need keys to get through here, just saying. Be sure you're maxed out before you try this. Speaking of annoying spellcasters, he knows the sleep spell, so you definitely want to stop spelling. He's a bit of a pain in the ass. Heal more. Yep, full heal. Very nice. Yeah, see, there we go. I knew you had it, you're just not using it for some reason. Look, I know you used to be far more of a spammer with that than this. What the hell happened? Is it because I'm streaming and you're showing mercy, or what? I don't know. I don't know. Green dragons. And down we go, down we go. Blue dragon. He's like the green dragon, but blue. He's also tougher. He has more HP, can do slightly more damage with his attacks. I do like the blue dragon design, though. It's simple, but it works. These guys suck. These stone men. He has about as much HP as the Golem had, he just doesn't do as much damage. He does do a respectable amount, though. Ow. Jeez. Alright. You again. I have a goal that I want to reach before I have to leave here, so I'd really like to get there. And you guys are not gonna let me do that, are you? Because you guys keep giving me the tough shit. Ah, you left me at 69. Nice. Okay, so you want to go upstairs at this point. I think we'll be fine. We're almost there. And up here, in this one area surrounding a pit, we find the Sword of Erdrick. Very special weapon. A whopping 12 attack increase over the Flame Sword. And at this point we can just discard this. It's not like money's useful anyway. And at this point we have all the equipment. It's all about getting to the right level to beat the game now. Yeah, you're gonna see me being a little reckless now. I mean, it's not like dying would really matter to me at this point. What, he's gonna take my money? Who gives a shit? Yeah, that sword really makes this trivial. Except for the stone men, they're always gonna be a pain. Ooh. Damn. And the lights are out. Not that matters, I'm just going left and right anyway. Just numbers level 18. Strength increased by 12. Speed by 5. Vitality by 3. Speed by 15. MP by 8. Damn, what the hell, game? Hey, if you want to keep giving me blue dragons, that's fine with me. They give me the most. Oh yeah, man. Okay, I might have to use Heal more during this fight. Oh, maybe not. Level 19. Strength increased by 2, speed by 2, vitality by 1, HP by 15, MP by 7. Still a good level. Learned Fire Bane. Ultimate attack spell. It deals about 40 to 50 damage. But it's really not that great. By the time I get this, usually, I have Erdrick's Sword, and I'm at level 19. My attacks are already doing about 40 damage to most creatures. And Firebane costs like 5 MP to use, I think? Yeah. Not worth it. I'd rather just save MP for Gilmore. Now we're level 20. Wow. Strength by 4, speed by 2, vitality by 1, HP by 8, MP by 13. Damn. Yeah. Let's see, we're missing an herb, right? Yeah. Level 20 is more than good enough to beat the game with, assuming that your luck holds out. We have enough magic keys to make it through there too, so let's go for it. However, I do have one thing I need to do before I do so. Now it's time to rescue the princess. We won't be taking her here, though, at the castle. She's coming with us through the Dragon Lord's castle. Yep, I am dead serious about that. Alright, princess, let's get this over with. Well, actually, it's on the way there, so... Still don't know where you fought the first droll enemy type. Doesn't look like they show up here, so... I'm not sure. Please take care. Alright, so yeah, let's do this. Yeah, 60 damage. There ain't no way Firebane's beating that. At least until the sequels. It becomes a bit better then, but... Yeah, you do have to uncover the staircase each time, which doesn't really make a lot of sense, but it's something, alright. Radiant will be the only magic I plan on using until I get to the final boss, though. Trust me on that one. Yeah, if Stonemen aren't really doing much in the way of damage, nothing will. I think the Axe Knights are actually running away from us at this point. Because they're not fucking stupid. Alright. Don't go that way. It's a dead end. Don't go down that staircase next to the upstairs either. It's also a dead end. In this version. In the original, that's where you had to go to progress further down. But here, it's where they try to trick you. Assuming if my memory's not playing tricks on me. Nope, never mind. This is where we need to go. And there he is, the final boss himself. But first, let's raid his treasure. Let's raid his treasury. May as well, right? Found the cursed belt. Oh, do I want to show off what this does? Yeah. If you wear it, you are cursed. And being cursed doesn't really do much in the way of battle, but cursed individual, be gone. Dude, I have the princess with me, you bitch. You don't care about her? Yeah, they won't let you back into the castle. Because the foul curse is emanating from you. You would normally have to go to this guy. This is supposed to help undo a curse. What? You've been afflicted by a terrible curse? Let me to remove it. It should be just fine. Please be careful out there. So yeah. There are 2 items that can technically do it. Magic Acorn. Not that that matters to me, but whatever. Mickle Herb. Give up the Mickle Herb. Order 2-1 gold, but not like that matters. Nothing! Go away. Found the magic key. Wow. Nothing inside. Wow, you're a bitch. 503 gold. And Wing of the Wyvern. So, the items really didn't help us all that much. But now we see red dragons. Easily the most powerful of all of them. He can cast a sleep spell. He can hit extremely hard. And he has a lot of HP. Oh yeah, he can stop spell too. But he gives the most experience of anything in the game except for the metal slime. Oh, okay. Strength 3, 2 speed, 1 vitality, HP 11, 7 MP. I haven't had to use herbs yet. Now, Armored Knights, they're a pain. They know heal more. And Firebane, yes. Yep, there we go, yeah. Oh my god, those things. That's kind of what I expected the Star Wyverns to do, actually. It's just spam heal more over and over and over again. Okay. We should be fully healed now. Yes, we are. Except for the MP, of course, but we have plenty. So you've come, Tesla. Ho ho ho, and what is this? The princess? What an unexpected treat! That's blasphemous, I hope you know. I'm the King of Kings, the Dragon Lord. If you want to be my ally, I will give you half of the world, Tesla. What do you say? Will you be my ally? Well, I mean, if it lets me rule half the world. Wonderful. With our alliance, we'll take that sword. For the sword, Victory Dragon Lord. Alas, I've obtained this sword. Though it doesn't matter what weapon you wield. Well then, I received my gift. I will give you half of the world of darkness, Tesla. Good morning. The birds that you had a nightmare last night. It's been quite a dream. Well, please take care and come again. Now, in the original game, the screen would just freeze up, looking red, and you'd have to reset your game completely. It was the bad ending. In this one, it just takes you back to town, without you having to make up all that progress. Nah. What? You don't want to have the world? How disappointing. Would you like to reconsider? No. Then by all means, try to defeat me. Foolish mortal, you realize what true suffering is. Alright. So. Also, in Japanese, his name was supposed to be called Draco Lord instead of Dragon Lord, but whatever. And it's not really that big of a deal. In some parts of the game, you can actually stop spell him, which I think you could do in the original. I don't think he'll work in this. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's capable of working. Yeah, I don't think so. Alright. Time to turtle up a bit. He can use heal more too, so be careful. There we go. I win. We've saved the day. Why is there no victory music? Dragon Lord's form gradually disappears. What? Dragon Lord's true form is revealed. Well, shit. Yeah, I should have figured those a little. Oh, fuck you. Really? You attack first and deal more than I had? That's not fair. Yeah, at this point it's a huge battle of attrition. He stopped using magic, but now he just becomes severely powerful. Sometimes. Sometimes he just breathes weak fireballs for no reason. I don't get it either. I should have more than enough magic to out-survive him, though. He doesn't have that much. Especially if he shoots weak fireballs all the time. I was hoping he'd attack first. There we go. Now it's over. This looks like the ball of light from the Dragon Lord's hand. Dazzling light flowed all around from the ball of light. Peace returned to the world. And all the poison swamps have been replaced by pretty little flowers. Hey, it's what I would do. And the monsters are gone too, for good. Really? I don't get healed? Yeah, walking around doesn't heal me. That's weird. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, but... And with that, we win the day. Hi, I be the Dragon Lord, I saved your daughter. Gwendolyn, you've returned safely. Someone get medical treatment for the princess. Wait. How come you didn't say that last time I brought her here? Tesla, your tools on this journey truly were splendid. All has been prophesied by ancient legends. You are truly a descendant of the legendary warrior Erdrick. You are a suitable person to rule this world. What? You don't want to take the place of me and rule this country? Spoke out. No, if there's a country for me to rule, then it must be one that I will found myself. At first I thought that was a typo, but that is literally the word they used back then. Hence the term founding fathers. Like, that was a word that they would use in that context. It just seems strange by our vernacular. I see. That's so, then don't let me stop you. Tesla, please take care as you set out on your journey. Please wait for me. I can accompany you on your journey. Will you please take me with you? Oh no, the king said you need medical attention. I wouldn't be comfortable taking someone wounded with me. Just saying, you need to heal up. Don't treat me this way. Continue journey. Damn it. Yeah. It's gonna be one of those relationships, isn't it? Where it's virtually impossible to say no to your love. I'm so happy. Come now then, Tesla, start your new journey. Yeah, Dragon Warrior 1's not exactly a long game in the slightest, but I still think it's fun to experience every now and then, though, because of its simplicity. I don't ever have to spend too much time on it, and I can plow through it pretty quickly. It's like the original Fall Fantasy in that regard. If you know the game very well, you can beat it in a very short amount of time. Now, both games did add content, but let's just be honest here. Dragon Quest 1 probably feels the most simplistic when it came to the remaster. A lot of it was better graphics, having more detail than the original NES version, but they also made it far easier. And they added certain items like the stat-up items to help give you an edge. But in terms of new things, they didn't add all that much. Like, aside from a couple new items here and there, a lot of it's more about spectacle. And to be fair, it was pretty good spectacle for the time. I mean, this is the Super Famicom version, translated into English by RPG1. They're awesome. Yeah. I don't like the way that remakes are handled now, where they feel the need to change virtually everything about the game. Oh, Evil Team was also involved in it, yeah. I don't know as much about them. I know RPG1 is the one labeled being the most responsible for it. Hoo boy. The Super Famicom version of Dragon Quest 2, though, I'm going to be playing that version, but it has one nasty bug in it that I will be addressing. And we'll be trying to also avoid if at all possible. I mean, I'll show it off, but I'll also be trying to avoid it afterwards. It shit ain't going to be easy, though. I'll say that much. I'll be playing that game next time, though.